Juvenile delinquency, at-risk youth with status offenses. What is a status offense? A status offense is a non-criminal act that is a violation of the law because the youth is a minor. This means that because they are under the age of 18 or in some cases 21, they are violating the law. Some examples of these is the use of alcohol, bullying, breaking curfew, poor school attendance, and running away. So the factors behind juvenile delinquents and status offenders is usually personal problems, parental problems, and financial problems. There's many little factors that go into it though, such as age, race, bullying, peer pressure. Then there's lack of supervision, lack of parental guidance, and lack of parental support. And then the financial one is usually poor finances, unstable financial ability, and just the embarrassment of their financial situation. So the big one I feel like is financial effects when it comes to adolescence and schooling. Children from low-income families are more likely to have sex before the age of 16, become a gang member, attack someone or get into a fight, steal something worth more than $50, or run away, according to Social Solutions. They also say that 1 in 10 youth from a low-income family go on to graduate from a 4-year college, compared to 28% from middle income and 50% from high income. There's many programs that's put in place to help these at-risk youth, such as like the Boys and Girls Club, home visits, and even bullying prevention clubs. To me, the Boys and Girls Club is more of a all ages kind of club. They go from when you're little till you're a teen, and it's really hard to get into. Only so many people get into it in a year. The plan I propose is an educational program that will be taught in school. This program is going to be given to adolescents, and it's going to be mandatory. So this program is honestly to help them kind of plan their future and get them on the right path out of the adolescence delinquency path that they're on and into a passion and focused plan. So to start off this program, we're going to start by figuring out the youth situation and kind of what options they have open to them and what options we can open up to them. Like I said, most of the time I feel like when it comes to this, there is a really big financial burden. The financial situation is one of the biggest issues, but we can always figure out what that is and move on from there, whether it's financial aid or any other type of funding that they might need. Another one is grades or school attendance or behavior. Usually they have low grades, they have poor school attendance, and they have delinquent behavior. These are all things that we need to see where they're at, where they can recover from, and just honestly where to begin. And the last thing that's in this program is passion. I feel like many youths these days, when they're already on that path, they're not really asked what they really want to do with their lives. They're not really told that they can do something with their lives and that there's a bigger option out there for them. So the big key is to find that passion, get them interested in the program, and go from there. So this next section is guidance. So after we figured out where they stand, we're going to move on from there. We're going to create this structured plan that has goals in it such as grades, attendance, behavior. So when they have poor grades and poor attendance and poor behavior, we're going to use the structured plan to increase all of those, to deter this behavior, to increase their school attendance, to increase their grades. But then, as that all sounds like fun, we're also going to move in schools and jobs and programs. This is where their passion's going to come in. They're going to get to look at schools that they never thought they would get to go to. They're going to look at jobs that they find interesting and programs that fill their passion. So this last step is kind of the future. Not everybody wants to go to college. So in this program, we don't just push straight college onto them. Now, there is some that still want to go to college. If they want to go to college, we offer financial aid. We're going to help them get ready for financial aid, help them enroll in financial aid, kind of start their life after high school. For those who don't want to go to college and don't want to bury their head in the book, we have trade schools such as welding, automotive. This is more of hands-on work, but it still allows them to get a degree and a great job in the future. We'll help them enroll in this, apply in this, find different trade schools, find out exactly what they're wanting to do. For those who say they don't want schooling at all, we offer a broad jobs. such as out-of-state jobs like the railroad or windmills. We like to offer these instead of thinking that since you didn't go to school, you're just out of options now. These abroad jobs are really good to help them on the right path, get them out of their current situation at home, and just move them forward in life. So this program is going to be an educational program. It's basically guidance and counseling for at-risk youth who are kind of already involved in that status offense category. It's really, in my opinion, it's going to hit home at the stage they are in their lives right now. So this program kind of comes in the middle where they've already started the status offense kind of issues, but it's not where they're too young and it doesn't make sense to them. But it's not where they're too old and they're already past the point of turning around. This is kind of when they're on that line of, I need help, I don't know what to do, someone help me. So this educational-based program is kind of a way for them to turn their life around and get off of this delinquent behavior, before it's too late, before they have nowhere else to go, and kind of deter away from that future of just crime and living on the streets to a future of passion and doing something they love.